The first of several busloads of Sudanese leaves Adelaide tonight for Melbourne, where they'll vote on whether South Sudan should split from the north. South Australia is the only mainland state without a polling booth. It's a bureaucratic bungle that's left the community angry and demanding answers.
Hundreds of Adelaide's Sudanese faithful gathered in a pre-vote prayer vigil. About 500 are making big sacrifices to vote.
I had to forgo paying my bills as well as forgo sending money to my family back in Sudan in order to be able to buy a bus ticket.
He believes the chance to create the world's newest nation is worth it.
My vote is so important because it allows me to contribute to solve the suffering, the slavery and the injustices that people of South Sudan have gone through.
South Australian voters must travel interstate as they missed out on a polling booth due to a fraudulent petition. Meanwhile, the ballot process itself is in question.
It's because our enemy, but all means he's trying to not allow us to be free.
High levels of illiteracy mean the vote will be by thumbprint, even here in Australia.
If it was just a simple way of ticking what you like, it would be very easy for them to understand. But again, now people are using thumbs, and when they use their thumbs into the paper, they may pull it before it dries and put it into the ballot paper. And at the end of the day, that one will be disqualified.
For many, this will be their first ever vote.
The hundreds gathered here aren't just hearing prayers for peace, they're being instructed on how to vote to achieve an independent South Sudan.
Only one chance. We are not going to be in the lab anymore. Enough is enough. We are advocating for separation, no unity.
But for another 2,000 or so, voting is just wishful thinking.
I got two girls that I have to look after. I work for 30 hours and I go to uni at least part-time, and which is also very stressful for me. Even the mean of getting ticket, financially sometimes I can't afford it. And also I can't drive the car.
In a rare visit to the southern capital Juba, Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir said he wants unity but would not oppose the desire of the resource-rich Christian South to move away from the Muslim North.
لأنه بتكون في علاقات اقتصادية وسياسية واجتماعية لأنه ده كان بلد واحد وكان شعب واحد خاصة المناطق الحدودية والسكان الموجودين على الحدود في طرفيه. دي الناس عندهم علاقات اجتماعية ومصالح مترابطة يجب الناس تراعيها بالكامل.
The Sudan People's Liberation Movement hopes for freedom without violence.
A lot of things have been happening. They have been bombing northern Bahr Ghazal all the time, but we try to restrain ourselves not to respond to their aggressions. So we believe it will be peaceful.
But church and welfare groups are preparing to support the community should violence flare. Karen Ashford, World News Australia.